will make us stronger together. You know it because you spent a lifetime doing it. I hope you'll do it. I hope you'll elect her.
Okay, night 3 for Democrats. Their nominee is exactly as they wanted, or as somebody else planned. Take your pick. Now begins the fun part. Hillary Clinton and her writers are polishing up what they hope will be a speech that will go down in history as the gathering of verbs and nouns that will suddenly make her more than just another jaded politician with a questionable past and present, which will allow her to figuratively leap from the Philadelphia podium and cry to the heavens the words that she has so longed to call her own.
And I've wanted more than anything to have your respect. The first time I didn't feel it, but this time I feel it, and I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me.
And tonight, this love will continue from the words of Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and others, and will be listened to and then reported on by brave souls, such as the Newsmax chief Washington correspondent. Welcome back the man who already has our respect, and we absolutely like him. John Gizzi joins us once again from Philadelphia. All right, John, we like you, we love you, so does everybody else. So let's get into the like and the love that's going around in Philadelphia right now. All today, people have been talking about Russians, Donald Trump, and espionage because his suggestion that came in a morning press conference that maybe the Russians should hack the Democrats' email system has the Clinton team going, you are encouraging Russian espionage. Not just the Clinton team, but people on both sides are wondering what he really meant and why he gave another off-the-cuff remark. What's being said on the floor and around the people you talk to?
Well, first of all, Ed, you have to remember that when it comes to Donald Trump, I'm in the greatest echo chamber on earth, the Democratic National Convention here at the Wells Fargo Arena. You listen to everyone. He's committed perhaps the greatest act of treason since Robert Hanssen, the renegade FBI agent, and they would like to see him indicted for a remark like that. That's not going to happen. But it's very clear that Democrats do have new ammunition with which to engage Mr. Trump. I expect in the speeches tonight, notably from Vice President Biden, that the onslaught will continue, and they're going to wonder just what he means when he says the Russians are coming.
All of a sudden, I can see the old 1960s movies flashing back here. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming. All right. He came. He went. He supposedly conquered. Bill Clinton had his big speech last night. What is the general consensus? Did he do a good job, or did he basically just paint a picture that some people are going, well, it was nice, but it really didn't make much of an impact?
All right, I finally got it right last night, Ed. Bill Clinton was the Mick Jagger of the Democratic National Convention. He'll be 70 years old next month, August 19th, but he still has a crowd in the palm of his hand. And this, by the way, was his 10th convention address since 1980. That includes his 2 speeches accepting the nomination for president and his masterpiece nominating Barack Obama. In speaking about wife Hillary, he electrified the delegates, and today the talk was, what should he do in the campaign and what position should he have under a President Clinton 45?
I guess maybe then if he's going to be the Mick Jagger, we have to consider then his next biggest hit will be It's Only Political Rhetoric, but I like it. Unfortunately, he did not have Jerry Hall handy, which would have been nice as well. About 2 minutes that we have left here then. Let's move on. One of the biggest things that people are also talking about now nationally is the Democratic National Committee and where they go from here. Debbie Wasserman Schultz is out. The jockeying for position has begun. Donna Brazile says she will only stick around until January of next year. What's the thinking process about her replacement? And is there a thinking process already forming as to where this new individual may take the party at that time?
There's a very strong feeling, particularly among the reluctant Clinton backers who were Sanders supporters, that Donna Brazile is unacceptable and that someone else should come in. It's no coincidence that former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, a runner-up in the presidential cycle earlier, let it be known that he'd be interested in the DNC position. I've got a funny feeling that with a party wanting to placate the Sanders team, they're not going to keep Donna Brazile around through the campaign, but look for someone more simpatico to Team Sanders. Just watch. By the way, the party's now been through 3 national chairmen in less than a year.
Well, gee, John, we're told that unity is everything and they're completely unified. So why should we even bother to ask such a question as to how many leaders does it take to run a party? We want to remind everybody, catch all the political coverage 24/7 from John Gizzi at Newsmax.com. You can catch it all right there. And John will join us again to lead off the show tomorrow night. We'll find out what's happening in Philadelphia. Have a cheesesteak, my friend. Take care, John. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Looking forward to it.